Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 48 of Spotlight on Success 2025. And today we're talking about year-end momentum, finishing strong and starting stronger. As the year winds down, leaders face a powerful inflection point. How we close the year determines how we begin the next. And this week is about intentional momentum, the practice of aligning clarity, energy, and execution so you don't slide into the new year, you stride into it. Week 48 invites you to pause, assess, refine, and refuel because sustainable success is built on the quality of our transitions. The most successful leaders don't wait for January 1st to reset. They engineer momentum now, before the rush, before the flood of commitments, before the noise of a new year takes over. Across every sector, government, tech, small business, consulting, entrepreneurship, the same pattern emerges. Leaders who finish strong begin stronger. Year-end momentum isn't about working harder. It's about working sharper, sharper priorities, sharper decisions, sharper boundaries, sharper energy. This is the moment to ask, what carried me forward this past year? What drained me? What deserves to continue into 2026? And what must absolutely be released? In earlier weeks, me mastered adaptive simplicity, removing complexity that blocks progress, the trust dividend, strengthening influence through credibility and consistency, and resilience, reinvention, alignment, and ownership, redefining how leaders respond, reset, and rise. Because momentum is not accidental, momentum is crafted. Here's the truth. Most people slow down at the end of the year, but high performers, they focus up. They use this season to close loops, cut out noise, clarify their direction, elevate relationships, recommit to what matters, and position themselves decisively for Q1. You don't need a fresh start. You need a strong finish that becomes the very foundation for the year ahead. So today we're going to talk about the strategic framework, the momentum method, a simple, actionable framework to turn the last weeks of the year into a powerful runway. So M, map the wins. Review your accomplishments, big and small, because momentum grows through acknowledgement, not amnesia. O equals offload the noise. Eliminate all of those shoulds, the stale commitments, the work that no longer aligns. Let it go. M, move one big blocker. Identify the one thing you've delayed time and time again and remove or resolve it. E, energize your ecosystem. Reconnect with mentors, allies, partners, your team, and your supportive network. N, name the priorities. Set your 3 guiding priorities for Q1 before the year begins. And T, tune your habits. Small daily habits shape long-term trajectory. Adjust them now. U, update your vision. Revisit your goals and elevate them with what you've learned this year. And lastly, M, make space for renewal. High performance requires recovery. Protect your downtime and restoration activities. And when applied together, momentum creates an intentional closure to the year and an even more intentional beginning. What am I carrying into next year that doesn't belong, you might ask yourself? What would a strong year-end finish look like for me? And whose trust, partnership, or mentorship do I want to deepen as I transition into 2026? Those are just a few reflection questions that you can ask yourself as 2025 winds down. So for our week ahead, we need to choose one thing to do. Either close a lingering decision that has been draining your energy, remove a recurring task, meeting a commitment that no longer serves you. Reach out to one key relationship to set the tone for next year, because every small action builds big momentum. So, week 48 is the bridge between what you've accomplished and who you're becoming. This is the week to tighten your focus, elevate your clarity, and step into the last stretch of the year with intention, strength, and vision. You're not just finishing a year, you're building the runway for your next level. So let's go onward to a powerful finish and an even stronger beginning in 2026. Join me next week where we are finishing our 2025 strong.